Hello, Cancer Risings, and welcome to your April 2025 Tarot Scope. As you can see, this is a very different setup than last month, but I've been wanting to try this for a while now. So let's go ahead and get right in and talk about the Aries eclipse that happened on March the 29th in your 10th house. Now, that is the final wrap up of the Libra and Aries eclipse energy, and I have that here with the little this cute little crystal ball. I love it. It represents the eclipses for me in my readings. So that did happen in the 10th house, which is an angular house for you. So the 10th house is about career and reputation and your public image. So there could have been some shakeups that most likely did occur already. And if not, last shakeups going on here or happened on March the 29th around there, or 6 months moving forward. So between now and 6 months. This is basically the house of how you're perceived or where you're heading professionally. So if you've been feeling like uncertain or anxious about your career path, this eclipse is part of the reset process. So things may not make sense just yet, or if they don't, most likely it must have, because this already was started last year. But if it's still not making sense, just trust that the pieces are falling into place, even if it feels slow. So as it's mentioned, this is a tarot scope, so I did pull a tarot card here. And for you, I've got the 9 of Swords upright, and hopefully that auto adjusts there. So this card is representing stress or anxiety or sleepless nights. This could be related to this 10th house career, because this is the card that I pulled for this eclipse energy of the 10th house, your career, public image. You may have been feeling overwhelmed by self-doubt with this card, or maybe a fear of failure. But remember that this is a temporary energy. So the anxiety could be coming from maybe like not knowing what's going to happen, or maybe you might have some unrealistic expectations. So just allow yourself to process and release any type of lingering tension going on with this eclipse, because this eclipse is clearing the space for a fresh start, even if it might feel uncomfortable right now. So let's put this over here. The next one I want to talk about is Mercury direct in Pisces. So Mercury will be going direct in Pisces on April the 7th. So Mercury is this little crystal here that I have. This here is in the 9th house of higher learning and philosophy, also astrology. But with Mercury going direct here, this is about bringing or feeling a sense of clarity coming around when it comes to topics of travel, education, or if you're into some type of legal matters, there could be some clarity coming in there when it comes to legal matters, or any other type of area that expands your worldview. So if you've been feeling confused or stuck in any of these topics, answers will start to begin to come in. Now, the card that I pulled for the 9th house here, and I want to make sure that I pull it correctly because the camera's on the other side. So I did get reversed here. I got the 3 of Wands reversed, as well as the 3 of Cups reversed. So let me see. Let's start first with the 3 of Wands, and we'll place this one here for now. So as you can see here, hopefully that corrects there. So the 3 of Wands here is about delays or setbacks in plans for potentially may have been a plan for travel, or something that's related to education, or some type of new opportunity that has, felt like it was delayed. You might have been feeling blocked, or like you're waiting for something, something to just come together. But now with Mercury going direct, then those delays can start to clear up. You're able to make progress and move forward with your plans. And let me pull the next one here, the 3 of Cups. Bring it a little bit closer. This could suggest social or collaborating, some type of blocks when it comes to collaborating with others, or something related to social connections. So if you've been waiting on let's say a group project or support from other people, there may have been some type of miscommunication or just some misalignments there. But again, these cards are tied to the Mercury going direct. So these issues, again, with it going direct, may begin to, resolve themselves. You may also find that some friendships or collaborations were not as supportive as you were hoping for, but then again, you will get some clarity here with that direct energy. So the next one here going direct is going to also be the planet of Venus in Pisces, still here. We're talking about the 9th house still on April the 13th. And this will bring a more smoother gentler energy because Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces. So when it comes to those topics, again, we're still on travel, higher learning, belief systems. So if you've been feeling uncertain about maybe a big decision that you have, or a big decision on a project, or to even probably travel abroad for some reason, Venus moving forward can bring harmony and clarity in these topics. So a lot of forward movement here in the 9th house for you. Now, I did pull tarot on that card as well. And we got here actually I pulled it up right for you, the 4 of Cups. So let me position that there. The 4 of Cups upright. So this can indicate there could be a sense of boredom or just being dissatisfied with what's being offered. Obviously there with the cup being offered to her, you might be feeling unfulfilled or maybe even restless, especially in relations to anything that has to do with travel or long-term plans. However, this card could suggest that something better is on the way, and it could be just a gentle reminder to stay open and to not overlook any opportunities that are being presented to you. Okay, so there may be a new path or an idea that sparks your interest and is going to provide some emotional fulfillment, and that seems like something that you've been looking for here. Now, as Venus moves direct, she will conjunct the planet of Saturn, which I have represented by this crystal ball here. So when Venus conjuncts Saturn, we are going to expect more commitment, Venus, and stability that Saturn brings in areas related to travel and education. As you see, it's all here, and or long-term plans that you've been waiting, or you could have felt like you were waiting to make a big decision for whatever reason. So her coming in to conjunct with Saturn will bring in some type of clarity and also commitment. So making a decision and committing to it, whether it's committing to a course or learning something, or committing to a long distance move, or just maybe committing to a different belief system. So this is a time of releasing fears, self-doubt, and finding a path forward that feels more in alignment with what you're truly desiring. So you want to make sure that you're trusting that any type of delays that you might have had, those were meant to clear space for something better. And I almost forgot that I did pull actually a release card for you guys, or a surrender card, sorry. And the surrender card that you guys got was the surrender to defensiveness, or surrender defensiveness. And I'll read that here real quick, and I can show you the image again. It says, defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So Cancer risings, this is your card for release and what you need to release here in the month of April. I really hope that these readings have helped you. And again, please let me know down in the comments how this month plays out for you. And I will see you guys in the May Tarot Scopes.